Hello, welcome to the overview of the information that will be important for COMMSTUD 151. In this class, we are going to explore the theoretical and practical aspects of stress and coping. We specifically will look at the concepts of stress and coping separately in the first couple of weeks. Then we will examine those concepts within the communication model of stress and coping. And the last few weeks will be looking at some communication-focused coping strategies that are important for the study and understanding of how we use communication to cope. If you don't know already, my name is Dr. Karcher. I am a faculty member in the Department of Communication Studies. My office is located in McCormick Center, room 1124. And I have office hours on-campus office hours that are listed in the syllabus. If you can, I encourage each of you to kind of come by and introduce yourselves since I won't be meeting you in person. But I'm also very accessible through my Bloomsburg email address, which is listed on this slide as well. A little bit about myself. I am married and the mother of a handsome 2-year-old. We live in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. And we really enjoy traveling as a family. These pictures are from a couple of our beach trips last year. We really enjoyed the warmer weather. And this summer, though, we are really looking forward to our first Disney trip as a family. My son and my husband have never been, so it'll be really exciting for us. In the communication discipline, my research centers around how individuals and families communicate during times of stress and coping. I'm especially interested in how communication is used to cope with stressful events, like a military deployment or a family illness. In this introduction video, I will cover the most important information from the course, but a lot of this information and more is located in your syllabus. So this week, please be sure to read that document carefully. It's located on Bolt. You'll also want to read the Getting Started announcement and the Week 1 course announcement to learn more about the specific assignments and reading activities and Getting Started activities for this week. To begin, let's talk a little bit about course rigor. This course, while it is only 1 credit, it does occur over a pretty intense 7-week period. It is going to require your frequent attention each week. The university requirements for this course suggest roughly 5 hours and 40 minutes of class time each week. This will include interactive lectures, your readings, online class discussions, both through Bolt and Biologs, and maybe some other course assignments. You will not have a textbook for this class. All readings will be posted online in the Bolt system. Additionally, announcements will be posted at the start of each week. Some assignments, like discussion, if you post and then you have to make your response post later, may require more multiple access points throughout the week to complete them. I encourage you to get started early in the week on your readings. Your quizzes will be posted on Wednesday of each week, and as throughout the week engaging in the other activities. You don't want to wait until the last minute in case something happens or you don't have enough time to complete your assignments. We'll be using several course tools throughout the semester. Again, the first tool we'll be using is Bolt, which is the university's learning management system. Hopefully all of you have used Bolt before in your in-person classes, or if you've taken an online class before this one. In an online class, though, Bolt is central to instruction, to communicating with your faculty member, and it is the main mode of communication here in this online course. You'll get weekly announcements. I'll post memos in the weekly folders. Your readings and assignments are all located in the course folders for each week. You can access your grades in the gradebook. I update those as often as they need to be. So if you are not familiar with Bolt or you have any issues this semester, you may consider visiting the IM Instructional Media Design Center for Bolt help in the Andrus Library. I believe it's on the 2nd or 3rd floor. The next tool we'll be using is a tool called Biologs. We'll use this tool to engage in class discussions about relevant videos, spanning the concepts that we'll be talking about this semester. These are mostly TED Talks. Dialogues is a tool that allows you to post original comments in real time as the video is playing, as well as replying to comments of others in the class. And that's really what I'm going to be having you do. Make original kind of queries and then answer your classmates' queries as you watch and analyze the content of that video. This week, I asked that you all create your free Vialogs account so that you're prepared for our first Vialog discussion down the road. Again, we don't have a discussion for this week, but you will be using this tool, and I want to make sure everyone and we have time to troubleshoot problems if they occur while creating your accounts. I've created a couple tip sheets for how to create your free Vialogs account, as well as how to post comments within the tool, which may be helpful as you get started using this tool. Those tip sheets are all located in the Getting Started folder on Bolt. The last tool that we'll be using is called PlayPosit, and this will be really central for your weekly interactive lectures. You're using it now as a practice, listening to this overview. Again, as you can see, this tool allows me to add practice quiz questions, thought exercises, other interactive components to the lecture. You obviously, if you're watching this video, have already created your PlayPosit account, and all of your lectures will be using this tool. So if you have issues, let me know. There's also, hopefully you found the tip sheet in the Getting Started folder for PlayPosit. This session we'll be using 3 main tools to engage in the course material. So let's cover some of the important course and university policies that we will adhere to in this session. First, due to the brief nature of this online course, which will be 7 weeks, we need to keep moving forward pretty quickly. Therefore, I do not accept late work. If quizzes are not taken or assignments are not completed by the assigned times, you will receive a 0. Furthermore, Bolt failure is not accepted as an excuse for late work. Please do not complete assignments at the last minute, as I cannot help troubleshoot any issues if you're completing them at 11:50 on Sunday night. If you do experience an error issue submitting that is irregular when completing an assignment, please screenshot and send these to me as soon as possible to indicate that you're having trouble completing the assignment. You can also contact the Bolt Help Center directly and immediately with the issue. Second, email written assignments to me via through email before the due date to ensure that assignments are submitted on time. I will accept email assignments only before the deadline for the assignment. I hold regular office hours in McCormick Center, room 1124, as I mentioned earlier. Please stop by and introduce yourself. Otherwise, email is a great way to get a hold of me outside of office hours. Finally, please refer to the university PRPs and course syllabus on Bolt to review the policies for academic dishonesty and accommodative services. So the assignments for the course are listed here. You'll have reading assignments that will be posted to your weekly folders in Bolt. They're also listed in your course syllabus. Just another reminder that you will not have a textbook for this class. I will be providing all of the reading materials on Bolt. Each week you will complete a comprehension quiz. All of the quizzes will be comprised of multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank, and short answer questions. Quizzes will test your knowledge of course material covered in the class readings, the interactive lectures, and the course activities. So in terms of order of events, you really want to complete the quiz last as kind of your last activity for the week so that you have all that information, and the quiz will be posted on Wednesday of each week. To avoid experiencing technical difficulties, please make sure you take the exam from a strong, secure connection like a campus lab and avoid Wi-Fi hotspots. You'll also want to avoid attempting to take your exam or your quizzes on a smartphone or tablet, as those can be unreliable. You will also complete weekly activities each week. First, this will require you to engage again in this interactive lecture, but you will also you'll also be asked to engage in the Bolt discussion or the Vialogs discussion that I mentioned earlier. Finally, you will have a cumulative final exam during the last week of this course. So you can see here the different point breakdown, your weekly activities, the interactive lectures, the quizzes, and your final exam for a total of 215 points. Final grading is based on a point system. It's not a percentage. Therefore, grades will not be rounded up, and all grades are final unless a miscalculation occurred. The last thing I want to go over is the layout of your course schedule. If you look at the syllabus, you will find your course schedule at the back, and each week is represented with a topic and readings due for that week. The readings are listed on the right and should be read for the week in which they are assigned. For example, you have 3 readings due for week 1, one of which is your course syllabus. Under each week, there is a box outlining the important assignments that are due and their due dates. Again, the due dates are all Sunday by 11:59 p.m. and these will also be announced in your weekly memo. Well, that about covers the basics of the course. Take a moment, if you haven't done so already, to introduce yourself in the Bolt discussion forum for class introductions, and please let me know if you have any questions.